Genesis 6 is one of the most misunderstood and probably emotionally heavy chapters in the entire Bible. This is a moment where God looks at creation and realizes that something has gone horribly wrong. Verse 5 says, "For the Lord saw that the wickedness of man was great upon the earth." Now, in Hebrew, the word for this, ra'ah, actually is decay. So we're talking about corruption that is beyond repair. It's continuously decaying. And then it says, every intention of the thought of man's heart was only evil continually. And unless you understand Hebrew, you don't understand how truly extreme that phrase is. Because in the Hebrew, that's not poetic exaggeration. That is uninhibited, habitual corruption. And then we reach one of the most haunting lines in all of Scripture. God says, He regretted that He had made man upon the earth. Now, this word, as I've said before, was nacham. Nacham is great grief. Again, it's like usually used at funerals when you're mourning the dead. You have nacham. We see very clearly that God's not surprised. He's truly heartbroken. Verse 11 goes on to say that the world was corrupt before God. It also then goes on to say that it was filled with violence, or Hamas. And again, we're leading to a flood here. So this isn't just random crime. This is systematic oppression. This is injustice. This is pure evil baked into society itself. And then in comes Noah. Now, Noah is described as righteous, blameless in his generation, and then it's also said that he walked with God. Blameless doesn't imply that he was without sin. In fact, the fact that he was righteous means that he needed to find grace, and in order to find grace, it means you didn't have it initially. What this is saying is literally the whole world was filled with corruption, but this one guy still walked with the Lord. And so we see that the flood isn't God losing control, it's Him refusing to let evil have the final say over His creation. Genesis 6 isn't about evil. It's about grief, restraint, and the preservation of goodness in the world. And the cool thing is, it all ends with hope, because one man walked with God. And so it ends. Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord.